From lavish performances to pointed, politically tinged speeches, Broadway's biggest night delivered it all Sunday on CBS as the 72nd Tony Awards recognized the best from this season in theater at Radio City Music Hall. The big winners on the night, The Band's Visit, which took home 10 awards, including Best Musical, and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which conjured 6 wins, including Best Play. Award show winners and presenters rarely shy away from political comments, and there was no exception at the Sunday broadcast. Robert De Niro earned a standing ovation from the audience when he walked on stage toward the end of the show and stated, "F Trump." Well, he didn't say F, which was bleeped out of the telecast. After thrusting his fists in the air and declaring F Trump one more time, the actor introduced Bruce Springsteen onto the stage for a performance of My Hometown. "Bruce, you can rock the house like nobody else," said De Niro. "Even more important in these perilous times, you rock the vote."
Always fighting for, in your own words, truth, transparency, and integrity in government. Boy, do we need that now.
Angels in America star Andrew Garfield, meanwhile, began the night by dedicating his win for Best Actor in a Play to the LGBTQ community. Garfield said, "At a moment in time where maybe the most important thing that we remember now is the sanctity of the human spirit, it is the profound privilege of my life to play Prior Walter in Angels in America, because he represents the purest spirit of humanity and especially that of the LGBTQ community."
So I dedicate this award to the countless LGBTQ people who have fought and died for the right to live and love as we are created to.
He concluded by saying, quote, "Let's just bake a cake for everyone who wants a cake to be baked," referencing a recent Supreme Court case upholding a Colorado baker's decision to not make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. When Nathan Lane accepted his award for featured actor in a play for Angels in America, he noted that we live in the, quote, "midst of such political insanity." Meanwhile, Ariel Stachel of The Band's Visit admitted during his acceptance speech for featured actor in a musical that he used to avoid making public appearances because of his Middle Eastern background. And Amy Schumer described My Fair Lady as a show about, quote, "class and sexism," while introducing that show's performance.
It tells the story of a scruffy flower girl, Eliza Doolittle, who is transformed by Henry Higgins, a mansplaining expert on dialect.
The Tonys took time out of the ceremony to honor the students and teachers who survived the Parkland, Florida high school shooting in February and remember the tragedy. Drama students from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School took the stage to perform Seasons of Love from Rent. This came after their drama teacher, Melody Hersfeld, was honored with the Excellence in Theater Education Award. During the shooting, Hersfeld stayed locked in a classroom protecting her students. Sunday, she saw them earn a Tony's standing ovation.
525,600 minutes.
Other big winners on the night included Lifetime Achievement Award recipients Chita Rivera and Andrew Lloyd Webber, as well as special Tony Award winners John Leguizamo and Bruce Springsteen. The Boss, whose Springsteen on Broadway was the highest grossing new show of the season with $55 million, also performed a monologue from his show, which included a brief portion of his song, My Hometown.
This is your hometown.
In addition to Andrew Garfield and Nathan Lane, a slew of other Hollywood faces took home top honors during the night, including Three Tall Women's Glenda Jackson and Laurie Metcalf for Best Actress in a Play and Best Featured Actress in a Play, respectively, and Tony Shalhoub, who took home Best Actor in a Musical for The Band's Visit. Sarah Bareilles and Josh Groban hosted the show a year after they each made their Broadway acting debuts. Performing a number of original songs throughout the night, the two kicked off the show, saluting all the losers at the Tonys, a group that included themselves.
Neither one of us has ever won anything.
And we can now add a historic new member to the group. Mean Girls came into the night with 12 nominations and came away with 0 wins. That equals the record set by the Scottsboro Boys in 2011 for most Tony nominations without a trophy. But don't expect Mean Girls creator Tina Fey to lose too much sleep over it. First, the show's cast gave a killer performance during the broadcast. And second, well, there's this.
All 4 of tonight's Best Musical nominees are based on movies, but only one of these movies paid for my boat.
This year's Tony Awards came at the end of yet another record-breaking Broadway season, with grosses up more than 17% from last year to total just under $1.7 billion. Did you agree with this year's Tony winners? What was your favorite performance or moment from the show? And who got snubbed? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to check out THR.com and THR across all social media for complete Tonys coverage. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Mike Janella.